won't let you do it, even though they know all this is redoing it.
No.
It's
Are you
no-
kidding? It's the federal government. Heck no, you can't call and get this, like, give blood to them. So we're just gonna reset.
My kid for a camp.
Oh, yeah, did you see that one that dropped out?
No.
That's 15.
Who got?
All right, we'll go ahead and stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Roll call, I'm here, Jamie Roush's here, Angelica's here,
Joe's walking out.
and Joe Bartle is here. Ellen is not here, and we still do not have a school board meeting, correct? That is correct.
I don't know. Oh, that's nice.
Approval of the minutes of the May 20th redevelopment commission meeting.
It's the same thing.
Got a motion?
Right there.
I'll second. All right, all those in favor? Opposed? Passes. Claims, Paul, I'll turn that over to you.
Yeah, the docket portion of the claims this month amounts to $13,085.44. Just a reminder, that is the form that you signed, the white sheet inside of the binder. We also have non-docket claims, but let's go ahead and do the docket claims first.
Round you guys real quick.
You were asking for. Still bring it up.
Motion out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take it for the docket for $33,085.
All those in favor?
Me.
Opposed?
And
Passes. Non-docket,
Don't share it.
we have to sign individually.
Yes, you've got several of them this time around. They, at an amount of approximately $410,044.28, primarily. When I glanced through them earlier today, it's essentially, they look like the bond payments. I did see Farvest and some of the others in there. No surprises.
I will make a motion to approve the non-docket for $410,044.28. All those in favor? Opposed?
One thing we'll need to do tonight, I'm gonna back up a little bit to the minutes from the May 20th meeting. Angelica was not at the May 20th meeting, is that correct? So the redevelopment commission needs to elect a secretary for tonight's meeting to sign those minutes.
Make a motion that Jamie Roush is secretary for the today.
I'll say it.
All those in favor, or anybody else want to run? All right. Opposed?
I'll go through the whole thing.
He said something about it.
Next item, police department, Chief Kramer.
Good evening. I think you guys have the quote there for
a 700 repeater system for us. Or 800 repeater system for us. Essentially what we're asking for. This would be a backup to our central dispatch. So if our dispatch center would ever go down and we had this, we would still be able to communicate. Amongst departments, fire department, us, EMA, any kind of first responder, EMS would be able to have it as well. Essentially, it's kind of like a lifeline for us in the event that something catastrophic at the state level happens. So, and if you have questions, the person to ask, so.
It's really neat because the radios they have today are dual band capable, which means like the city owns VHF, which is a different band than this 800 that he's talking about. Today, these radios are expensive and they're, almost 3 times the cost as the radios that they're going to be buying that they have to replace for other reasons. So they're getting the cheaper radios, which other law enforcement agencies in the counties went to this already. And they have no backup on that 800 if the state system were to go down. So if cell phones go down, radios go down, well, how do you communicate? This is the lifeline.
We actually had that incident a year and a half ago when the storm that went by Subway, the tree that went down, we had that storm. It was VHF, but the same thing could happen to the 800 where we couldn't communicate with anybody, but fortunately we had a VHF backup and we could communicate amongst taking care of Huntingburg. Okay, that's what this is doing is keeping communications open, and we take care of our own issues in the case of emergency. We're not dependent on other things.
So like you were saying,
Yeah, perfect. Good at.
we do have dual band radios now. And a little bit later this year, we're going to be switching to a single band 800, which is a fraction of the cost of the radio that we have. Which that radio, I think it's roughly 9,000 a piece. And the dual band to replace those that we currently have, if we just ask for the same radio, probably $16,000,
Yeah, crazy amount.
$17,000, just one radio. So we're choosing to go single band as the other departments have, to try to cut that cost. And this would be the backup system that we would then utilize at that point.
So this would still be able to keep you guys in contact with any of the rest of the county as well, or just with?
As long as the deputies are in our area and have signal to that repeater, yeah.
I think the propagation study that we ran, the coverage study that we ran for it is the county, the majority of the county, there's some low-lying areas, Hillham and Fergman. But this would be a backup for all agencies. I do know the county sheriff's department, they are also in the process of buying one of these for their agency. And that will cover the majority of the county too. But again, once all communications are down, you're going to be looking for lifelines. So for us as a city, any of the fire department, the police, if there's any other utilities that are critical, I know street department has capabilities, they could tie into this repeater.
Okay. Any additional questions for Chief Kramer or Brad or Chief Hine?
And as far as the licensing, Yoder wasn't completely sure on the amount of the licensing. He said it could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less. So just to give you a heads up on that.
And how long is your quote good for?
This one, 30 days,
Okay,
and we just got it on July 1, so.
what's your lead time on it once you order it?
Once I get, if you guys are gracious enough to give the approval, I'm gonna call them as soon as I leave here to let them know that we're gonna act on this, so. And I told them last week that this meeting was coming up and to be expecting a phone call if we got the approval. So.
And just a reminder to the commission members, the money that this would come out of is that which was obligated, or not obligated, but you had approved as a part of the 2025 TIF spending plan for the city of Huntingburg on the public safety side.
And they pretty much keep this stuff, but they can get it to you and get it to us and get it something, right?
Equipment's all in, or it could be in, and it does have to be ordered, but it's all available. It's not backward or anything. The hardest thing is gonna be the tower climb. I mean, this is an actual installation on the water tower at 6th and Chestnut. That's behind the actual water tower. There's an actual stick tower that has to be climbed and installed. So probably a couple months, but
Okay.
You haven't transitioned off of those dual band radios yet, so they still have backup capabilities today, but won't be soon.
I would make a motion to accept the.
You don't allow for more money? I was gonna ask, given the fact that they don't really have the licensing fee nailed down, you might wanna. Like 27.5?
Yeah, that was a rough estimate that we were talking about the city's VHF license. It just was in a meeting with the mayor. We can't have this license until the other ones are renewed. So we're in that process, and then we'll apply for this one. So I think that was a rough estimate, 27.5, what was it, 25? I mean, I think you're within the line. 28 must be
Covered.
Yeah, and then another thing that Yoder is, so at the Board of Public Works meeting, I got permission to surplus 7 Kindle radios. And it was requested that we were able to take the amount of those radios off of this. Which I didn't get any negative feedback on, because if we just sell them outright, then that money doesn't come back to our budget. As to where if we just traded it for this. He did give me a verbal quote of 700, so. If we do get an invoice and there's 700 off of it, that would be why. So.
That's a fair number, Joe, though, what you rounded up to. Yeah.
Joe made a motion 28 to allow 28,000 for the estimate. All those in favor? I can't even.
Yeah.
Opposed?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Brad. Yeah, thank you guys, all 3 of you for being here. Our next meeting is scheduled for August 19th, 5:15. That's a Tuesday.
They're gonna be property budget and vacations coming up, or?
I'll
be back to back.
Oh,
Any public input, questions, or discussion?
Crickets.
I will make a motion to adjourn.
All right, thanks.
All those in favor?
I think
At 5:30.
Yeah, their butter rolls are right. That's smart.
Oh, you're fine.
They're gonna buy a single.
You want to live now out
The 800 dual bells out of the house. You know, we're gonna.
Oh, yes, the old.
We're gonna end up doing something, you know.
Don't sound like this repeater and VHF. Alright, so could your department heads too, essentially.
But what